Indeed, indeed. Gonna be an interesting day. Tape is rolling. Release 60. Alrighty, let's do this thing. Quiet on the set, getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud the Avatar and outside Shroud the Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and or listening pleasure, or whenever we feel like it, because we're not going to be here all next week, but we'll tell you about that later. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls.
What days we're actually going to be here next week?
It is Thursday, November 15th, 2018, here inside Shroud the Avatar. It is release day. It is release 60.
Release day. The funnest bug available came out earlier. And
yes,
I have to
go ahead.
Keep my Diet Dr. Pepper from
fizzing over.
So.
I have PMs from Econdas here saying he can't get over to Owl's Head because he's over encumbered, and obsidian potions and ox belt are bugged. Wah, wah. Econdas, you'll get here eventually. Send out the troops. We need pack animals. Pack animals.
We need lots of things.
Yes.
Lots and lots of things.
But, yes, starting out this morning, popped on in exactly 10:30. The servers came on up as they should have and started doing my thing. And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, poof, I'm on a boat someplace.
Yeah.
And...
we were out in the new fishing expedition.
Fishing expedition scene, and I was like, what the heck just happened? Then I realized we were probably dragged by list out there because a whole bunch of other people wound up on the boat, and they started fishing, doing their thing, and I was like, well, I got work to do, you know, I gotta get ready for the show. Popped on back over to the lot, and not 5 minutes later, boom, I'm whisked away again. Except this time I'm standing in the upper tiers, scratching my head going, what the fuck, man? Anyway.
Thought it was listed at first, but it wasn't.
It was a server side patch. Should have fixed that issue by now. So hopefully we will be bringing you the show direct from Owl's Head as always.
Yep.
Yeah, Candace, we figured that when we wound up out the fishing area, but the other one was unintended and just had a lot of people scratching their heads for a couple of minutes. But yes, welcome to Release 60, boys and girls. All sorts of interesting new stuff in, like the new encumbrance that has been introduced starting during today's patch. First thing I did, and of course I didn't get a chance. I went to test before I went to read today, but apparently there's been a change made that was in the RE post where crafting is not going to be affected by this, and I went and tested that, picked up thousands and thousands of stuff at the crafting table, and
the crafting is not affected anymore?
Is not affected, yes. Let's go, let's take that quick walk.
So, let's see, 23,000, 17,000, 17,000, and wood pulp 23,000. Yeah.
Now, of course, I'm sort of curious how it knows whether I'm standing here crafting or not, because I'm picking up, again, I just picked up, 32,767, 32,767, both of Nightshade, both 2 times Nightshade, 2 times Mandrake, 2 times wood pulp. My encumbrance right now is over 3,000 stones, and as you can see, did not stop me from picking it up, moving it, or moving around. Although, of course, I am encumbered, so whatever it is, again, I don't know how they did it, but they've managed to do it. And I'm guessing if we tried to, well, let's see, can I trade with you right now?
Well, hold on. Yeah. The real question is, what can we trade? Here, I think I've got some scrolls. So we can trade. Here, have some black pearl. You're not getting the black pearl, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Cancel.
Okay, so that doesn't seem to be having any problems.
Yeah, so I don't know. Are we going to call that probably a bug or?
No. Again, Star posted that there's, they've done a fix for it and that it's not going to affect crafting, and apparently whatever it is they figure it out. So
crafting and trading is probably not going to be affected.
Now, and I'm guessing the stipulations may be if you're in a town compared to in an adventure scene, so that if you're in an adventure scene, include weight restriction, include.
Oh crap! I need to drop all this crap off in my chest.
Yes, that helps before you head on back, and it didn't take the Condis too long.
Yeah.
How overweight were you, Condis? Eagle, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Although my stuff is completely screwed up right now.
Why? What did you do?
They got people all over Black Rock Cove. Apparently, it was announced that there's a fishing bonus there.
Yes, BRC was apparently one of the first towns to get that fishing bonus. And let me know, have you checked your town crier lately? Are you over in the cove right now?
Well, no, I came over to Owl's Head to see if this crier was screaming.
And what does this crier say? I guess we can
just walk to the fishmonger. I'm overweight right now because it won't let me put some red items into.
You're gonna have to log out and log back in.
Yeah, but there is a fishmonger right here in Upper Owl's Head.
Is this fishmonger actually gonna tell us? That'll be cool.
She should be able to, because we need to ask her about rumors.
I can ask her about rumors.
I've heard the best fishing right now is happening in Black Rock Cove and Sparrow Fall. So
everybody's there.
So it does identify what towns do have the bonus, which is always good.
Yep. I don't have conversations turned on, so.
Well, you just need to double click on it and then click on the button that says rumors.
I don't have conversations turned on. I don't get that interface. Because when I'm dealing with a merchant, more times than not, I just want to deal with the merchant. I don't want to talk to the merchant. Yeah. Like, you go up and talk to them and they tell you what to do. Don't tell me have a good day. Screw you.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Screw you. Screw you, NPC.
Anyway.
So I do. Are we going to talk about the updates from the release 68 instructions in the forums? Because those say they've been updated, and I don't know if the front page has.
We should probably hit it from the forums. There's been, and I believe part of that was with these changes to the weight restrictions and where it's updated. Yeah. But let me get there real quick because I have the other one update. I know it's here. I've just search.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it. There it is.
What are you looking for?
The updated version. Click.
Yep.
Come on,
but yes. So we do have the updated release notes on, and this is straight from the forums. Let's see. The first section is what we've already read out from the draft notes. I'm skipping down to the big things with release 60 with today's date. With the performance work will mainly focus on improving frame rate and reducing hitching during gameplay. And work will also continue to be done on load time reduction and the few outstanding scenes that are not meeting our 15-second load target. Then the spectral peaks is part of the revitalization of spectral peaks. A large performance pass was made on this map to ensure optimal performance while you are dying to the creatures there. This also has the...
At least they're honest about it.
Yeah. Update to Unity 2018.2. They are now on the latest official release of the Unity engine 2018.2, and then there's a bunch of letters like 1FP or 11FP after that. This brings a number of optimizations throughout the game engine itself, which should also increase frame rate for everybody as well as load time reduction and cause the developers to go through and actually change a bunch of ways that they had worked around things as things are improved. So yeah, it just makes things a little bit more interesting. Combat formulas.
Shroud math.
Work was done to reduce the amount of overhead done to combat formula calculations. So there was some simplification of Shroud math. This should help performance in group combat.
That?
Well, I don't know.
Can you simplify Shroud math?
Can you simplify Shroud math? That is debatable. Then after that, we do have network logic that's been reworked. This should greatly improve the visual sync of most creatures to their behaviors on all clients. That should actually help with your fighting and figuring out where things are in relation to each other. And I'm glad for that. This is most noticeable with trolls and dragon attacks with visible tells. Work will continue on the next release to fully implement these changes for all skill types in all lag situations.
Reducing the lag.
Yes. Then after that, bug fixing, they did a crap ton of bug fixes, and you can always click the link to see majority of them. Crafting and economy, They'll continue expansions to the fishing system. They also dramatically increase the salvage rates for in-game patterns. Underworld Ascendant did officially launch today.
Yay.
Yes,
Does that mean our things are going to glow if we have them linked? Did they ever figure that out?
I don't know if they figured that out yet, so you might want to bug report it.
Bug.
Then after that, where was I at?
Fishing Phase 2.
Fishing Phase 2. Don't forget, you've got this new beautiful scene that we were teleported to earlier,
and
which is the fishing expedition. I love all the coral and everything else that's in the water. I was fishing from the back of the boat earlier until I was teleported to upper tiers.
The water effect while you're standing on the boat is really cool, by the way.
Yes. So go find the fishing expedition, and there are boats in various coastal cities like Erie, Ardoris, Kingsport, Mud, and Port Graf. And that will take you to the new tropical scene completely dedicated to fishing. It is a fishing wonderland.
Fishing hotspot, Black Rock Cove.
Yes, fishing hot. Econdis, don't forget you should be able to sit while fishing now.
That's right. No excuse.
Then after that, fishing holes in the Snowy Mountain pot templates that has been added. So if you are in a snowy biome,
I have not gone out to see that one yet. Gonna have to go check those out.
The Snowy Mountain biome should have a fishing hole somewhere. I have not been out there either. The rotating fishing bonus we've already told you about. Currently, it is in Black Rock Cove and Sparrowfall. So that should be there for a day. Whether or not that is an in-game day or a real-life day, that is...
We're going to find out here shortly, because if Black Rock Cove continues to be the fishing hotspot for more than a couple hours, we'll know the answer to that question.
Oh, absolutely.
Econdis, waddle your butt right over to the bank and put your crap in the bank. Banks are universal now. What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Oh!
What did he say in-game?
No, he's talking about he had to sit for fishing and he's got to waddle everywhere because he's overweight right now. And his capacity potions and his belt of, But there's a bank right there, for crying out loud. He didn't look like he was too encumbered streaking away over there, right through the alley.
He was doing something. Then after that, we do have fishing while sitting. Great improvement. New fishing food recipes, a bunch of fish, as well as the inclusion of the pacu.
Pacu! Saw somebody caught one of those already.
And don't forget, that is a piranha relative, and it's the fish that has like the human-like teeth.
Yeah, teeth like ours.
So when you don't fish with your dangly bits because they will get bitten off, and when you go to the emergency room, they'll be like, "Those are teeth marks." It was a fish, I swear. Increased salvage rates for Grand Masters. They have increased the salvage rate for Ground Masters and Salvage, and pattern salvage rates have been increased by over 6 times, while component salvage rates were increased by 3 times. Yes. Yep. Then after that, we do have more player-made items in loot. So they have multiplied the Shroud math and moved the decimal point over for player-made items into loot bundles, and that goes all the way down to the gray bundles.
Really, Eclipse?
That is fish. That fish is me.
That fish is me?
Eclipse likes to bite it off.
She likes to bite.
Yeah.
I know she likes to bust balls.
Okay.
I don't know.
A little teeth is okay, but not a lot of teeth, okay? So, Clipsy,
gotta be gentle.
Please be gentle-ish. Yeah. Gentle-ish. Yeah. And fully encumbered blocks, loot, and trade. And did the bot die? Or is it not?
Looks like the bot died.
Bot died. Bot died. It's not in the channel. Here, we'll see if we can bring it back, because Scrotophone really needs to work on that suck it voice line. Give it about 20 seconds and it should work. Fully encumbered blocks, loot, and trade characters cannot gain items via loot or trade if doing so would cause them to exceed the weight limit of 3 times their base capacity. Loot includes items from corpses, adventurer chests, resource nodes, fishing, and world items. Making this change fixes numerous bugs and exploits. And players who are already exceeding the amount will still be able to move, but not pick up any new items until they get there under the 3 times cap. Note, these new rules do not limit crafting. And it also appears to not limit the ability to trade if you're in a town.
Yeah, I'm guessing there just had to be some kind of flag that says, hey, if you're in a town, you know, you're not gaining loot in a town, whereas if you're in an adventure scene, I'm sure that's probably some of the Shroud math that went into that.
Yep.
Because I was looking for weight changes, but it didn't look like anything changed weight, so...
Yeah.
Go get him, Clipsy.
What's she gonna do?
She says, suck it, exploiters and new players. Yeah, new players will figure that out pretty quick. I think that's one of the first things I figured it out was, how do I carry a whole lot more shit because I gotta stock vendors, damn it. I got a lot of vendors to go stock. Moving right along.
Yep.
You on that Facebook group again?
Yeah, something about it.
You're too much, I tell you what.
If you saw the discussions going on right now, you'd be like, holy shit, you really should be focusing on that.
I've seen pictures.
You like what I woke up to?
Yeah.
You like what was in my mail this morning? You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yeah, it was all right.
It was all right, yeah. You just wanted a little separation in there, didn't you?
Would have been nicer if you had woken up with that next to you, but, you know.
Oh, absolutely. So, new recipes, lots of new recipes. Butchery. Fish can now be processed using butchery to extract fish fillets. So you filleted the fillet. So as you're filleting the fish, it will produce a fillet. And that is for cooking from uncommon trophy fish. They'll be adding these for rare fish recipes in early 61. Cooking recipes, they didn't add the fried catfish, fried carp, baked cod, broiled mackerel, sauteed sunfish, lemon and garlic tilapia, tuna steak, and baked paku.
Paku.
Yeah, I hate fish. Where are the fish sticks for the little kids?
Clipsy says she makes a mean catfish both in and out of the game.
Yeah. I don't like seafood. So. Yeah.
Schroeder just likes sucking it.
I know.
All right, moving right along. Yeah, baked clams. We don't have clams yet. We have the oyster. You know, we get some oyster meat. No clams yet, though.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely need the clam. Yeah, we need the clam. We need clams all over the place.
Tell him, Freddy.
Yeah. Dark store oysters is a thing. Blue player towns and player housing. Lots of updates to player-owned towns that have locked submission forms, including interconnections and upgrades. The live stream and seasonal content they will add recent live stream and stretch goals and 2018 winter items. So
that's right.
The release 57 items include the Candle Helm and the unique dungeon entrance eternal pattern. The prison cage.
I was trying to play with that before the show, but kept getting bounced all over the place, so I didn't get a chance to do that. But anybody missed those release 57 rewards? I got a couple available up on shroudmarketplace.com already. Weddings and more by Laz, so.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to get up on that Christmas crafting. I've had several requests for Christmas items. Got to make some snowman families and put them up on my vendors. Make some stockings.
Has the snow family started their march?
Oh yes. If you haven't looked out over the wall, the snow family army is.
I just had to pan up over it to see that it is in
Snow Family Army is out there taking over the lot.
And you included the dragon snowmen.
You got to include dragons as part of the family. I mean,
absolutely.
We are dragons.
Yes. Then let's see. Where were we at? Lots of 2018 items went into the game. Quality of life improvements. The Crown Shop. There is now a shopping interface that allows you to purchase a select set of Gold Crown items from anywhere in the game. That includes obsidian potions, dyes, fireworks, lot deeds, and other miscellaneous items. So in your interface, that should be the little gold crown that is, boom, right there at the top right-hand corner.
Oh, you mean right here in this interface? Okay.
Yes. Crown
Shop. I got it.
You can buy deeds. Yeah, you can buy deeds right there.
That is very cool.
Yeah. Obsidian item of unlearning. Damn them for only setting that at 3. I've got like 50 gajillion of them.
That's some.
Yeah.
You know what a Kodo's selling for on the market these days, man? They're over $6,000. They're over 6,000 gold out there in game on vendors.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's 24,000, 25,000 gold per item.
To me, there's a hard cap on the Kodo value, and that's 3,500 gold.
I'm with you on that, brother. There was a conversation on what's a Kodo worth. Somebody was trying to actually ascertain the value and trying to figure why there isn't a gold Kodo rock solid. This is what it cost, and it don't work that way.
Supply and demand.
It don't work that way. A lot of other games, it works that way. You can figure it out. But this game, it's all based on players' demand. And this is some pretty cool stuff that we can.
Well, I like how there is some of the items for the preview. I just wish they were a little bit better as far as like some of the pictures, like the silver crowns and the copper crowns. It's like I need that in relation to a head.
So I can just pick up my commission-free vendors right here now. Don't even have to go to the store.
Can you? Commission-free vendor right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Lot deeds. Let's see. Can we get that town and keep? Yep. We can get that keep deed. Very nice.
Sorry. The crowns were just the crowns. Yeah, I still don't know why you have to like use the obsidian potion of capacity. You still have to get the Constantine crown, but those are there right there.
There has been rumor, that
they are going to remove that.
We're going to remove those, and another feature that has been talked about. I haven't seen it in here yet. And it was actually in yesterday's last release. I did not know. Did you know you can now just pick up a vendor and put them in your pocket? and move them.
Say what?
You can pick up your vendor and put them in your pocket, and everything doesn't go to the bank anymore. So you can just walk over here, put this guy in your pocket.
Yeah, don't mess with that guy. Mess with the guy that's kind of not doing a lot.
You got anything on him?
Yeah, he's got a few things on him. So let's go find Jack. All items. Jack's junk. There he is. So he's going back down to sitting. Yep. And then let's see. I need to remove that arrow. Reclaim. What? You didn't like how I put an arrow on there?
Hey, man, somebody might just need one arrow.
You know what? Here, hold on.
Put that arrow back, and she'll stand again.
I'm going to put that arrow up for sale for 1 million gold, so someone can buy that for me and fund my poor ass, because I'm down to 15,000 gold. Damn,
dude, you got to get to work.
I bought some black pearl yesterday.
Oh well, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that black pearl's expensive.
Yep.
But yes, another nice little feature there. Now, of course, not going to go into the ways you can abuse that. But
I don't. What are you talking about? Never. I would never abuse anything. Never, ever, ever. Hey, I did do the official Twitter challenge, because all of my other challenges for the 12 or the 100 recalls and teleport scrolls have been pretty much ignored. And Lord British was like, "Why would you issue this challenge? Is there something wrong with crafting?"
Challenge.
It's a challenge.
Come take the challenge. That's why we call it a challenge.
Yes. But
if it was an easy button, we'd call it an easy button.
Yes. So but part of that challenge is you can't use the GM hacks. And you have to create the wood pulp as well. So I don't care how they get the actual reagents, because you don't have to grow the reagents. You could always buy them from a vendor. I don't care if they pull out the wood scrap, because that's also relatively easy to come by as well.
Still say they should have to hunt and buy it. And at least have to go around and find it on a vendor,
Yeah. Yep. But then we also do have, what else do we have here?
A couple other nice features.
Full groups in LFG. Full groups are now displayed in the looking for group menu. This will now give a more accurate view of how many groups are playing in the game at any time. So if we bring that up,
interesting.
If we bring that up, we can see.
Because usually when a group was full, it would go invisible up on the screen, and you wouldn't even know their group existed. So yes.
Yeah.
So this is just another way to show you how many people are actually out there doing things.
Yeah.
4 groups right now, not too shabby.
Yes, 4 groups. One of them is nearly full.
I still prefer to use
you know what?
friends list.
Hold on, join. I just joined a group, and then I'm gonna leave it, because all these people it's an upper tiers group, and they're not even in the upper tiers.
They're all on break.
They're all in basements. Oh wait, we have to join Sheldon Cooper's group.
Just because it's Sheldon Cooper?
Yeah, just because it's Sheldon Cooper. So most of those guys are in the upper tiers. But yeah, so that does work. And
then you also got 200 on my friends list on right now. Nice.
You got about what?
200.
Oh. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I've got about 150 or 130 or so on my friends list. And remember, Laz probably has the most expansive friends list in the game. Moving right along, we do have the disable item comparison options. Players now have the option to disable item comparison. So
looking for that option right now.
I have not. So this is whenever you're playing around in your equipment and it's got the 2 windows and you really don't want that because you know what? It's really just getting in your way of what you want to do. So that option, if we go to options and then we go to, is it going to be under controls?
It's under interface.
Interface, okay.
And unfortunately, it's just a checkbox, very bottom.
Very, very bottom. Compare items with equipped. So that
I
would
really
be
wish that was hotkeyed.
I think it would be a little bit better as a hotkey, but you know what?
When I'm out shopping, you know, I really want to see, you know, what the comparison.
Yeah.
I'll see. I think, yeah, no. I mean, the window still pops up, so why do I even bother to turn off the comparison? Yeah.
Yep. But then let's see, what else do we have? The escape key option. Players now have the ability to disable opening the options menu when pressing the escape key. And so don't forget that is one where it's like you're doing something and you hit escape a couple of times and damn this thing from coming up. Now you have the option to disable that. That's a minor quality of life improvement, but it is still a quality of life improvement.
Well, that one I think is going to be nicer for when you actually start typing and you get a bunch of pop-up windows on your screen and you got like, let's see, we'll do that and we'll do that. And you hit the escape key and you want them all to go, but you hit it one too many times and the options menu would pop up. I like that. That just blanked my whole screen just the way it should. Very nice.
And also it enables you to actually go up to the options with just the gear. I mean, it's right there. It's not hard to get to.
Indeed.
I might as well uncheck that now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Which option was that under? Interface?
That's under, interface. Controls.
See, that one actually should be...
controls.
That one really should be under...
It's under controls. All right.
Controls. Okay, so is escape all the way at the bottom? Where is escape?
Right, and it's the bottom of the first...
Enable escape toggles option.
Thank you.
So that is good. Thank you for that, Laz. Thank you for finding things faster than me today. The bludgeon, if you are a bludgeon user, it has been improved. So it should make you a little bit happier. With 5 bludgeon skills were improved to make the bludgeon school more competitive versus the other weapon schools. Also, hammers and maces had their strength bonus boosted slightly to compensate for the lack of poison effectiveness versus axes. Okay, so bludgeons, unless you're breaking the skin, really shouldn't do much with unless you're dealing with a contact poison.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ghostly Echoes, aka the Courage Must Be Frigid quest. This quest, given by Esmeralda and Highvale Outskirts, had a significant polish patch, namely improving text, adding compass markers, closing gaps in between stages, and fixing bugs. So that should be good for the newbies, because I believe that is it is an Outskirts quest, and that should make people a little bit happier. Control points. The Mages of Mystery are now in all control points. In addition to a small fee to teleport a player to the far side, each mage can now teleport players to any other control point for a larger fee.
Ooh, interesting.
Ooh,
now,
yeah.
My first thought originally on that was when we got the ability to bypass control points was, why did this mage remain to begin with?
Hey, now it's an additional.
I would assume you would have the option to teleport in anywhere. Like, I haven't really been out to a control point. You and I both were never really big control point fans, so
yeah. No.
Anyway, I do like the idea that you can pay a fee and zip on over, but I think that's really going to be a moot point once they put in multiple bind points.
The multiple bind points is going to kill that anyways, yeah. Overworld movement buffs, the dash, fleet, sprint, fleet foot, essence of wolf, and berserker stance will now work on the overworld map again. They've been bugged for a very long time. Huge bug fix. Thank you for that, guys. Crowns of the obsidian and reagent weights have been changed. The weights of reagents and crowns, all types have been reduced dramatically. Crowns are now weigh 0. And reagents have been reduced from 0.05 to 0.001 each. So looking in your inventory.
0.01.
0.01. Sorry, I added an extra 0.
You did. Missed your decimal point.
It's all good.
Shroud math.
So 95 sulfurish ash now weigh 1 stone. Whereas, let's see. 275 spider silk weigh 2.8.
Nice.
They rounded up. Yeah, that's good. No idea why I have 15 tailoring repair kits on me, though.
Loot.
Or carpentry repair kits. But yeah, I have them on me. The Ornate Viking Longbow was added to the add-on store, and you can purchase it as just the longbow. Remember, that will yield the eternal pattern, which means that you can take it off and then put it on a different bow, or the pattern pack, which is a one-use item. Those are available on the add-on store. Oh. I like what I see.
What do you see? Oh, you're looking at Evelyn over there.
Oh, yeah. I'd give a few bucks to be over there. Then the Spectral Peaks, which is the tier 10 plus scene, received several major updates. And that scene should run more smoothly now and with improved visuals. Additionally, the previous inhabitants of the scene have fled and have been replaced by some of the most challenging creatures to be found in all of Novia. This scene is for the brave adventurers only and has an entirely new boss fight and what were the abandoned mines. All of these changes have resulted in the scene being upgraded to a tier 10 plus scene.
Leroy Laz.
Yes. And that is it for the release 61 notes. And then from there,
thank you so much for reading all the way to the end.
I know. It started post a couple of other times on it, especially with the updates and fixing some things. Yep. And then you've got the bug fixes. Yep.
Yes. Now the bug forums are already hopping with all sorts of little glitches and this, that, the other thing.
All kinds of improved things. Yes.
But of course, don't forget it is release day. That's right.
And we do know that there are going to be probably 3 or 4 patches before they move on. And today we already had at least one server-side fix patch. So
correct. Absolutely.
And don't forget, whenever a server-side patch is the one that comes up whenever you see this instance is closing and no one else can join that instance.
That was a server push.
That is a server-side patch, yes.
Indeed, indeed. I'll tell you what, though, so far so good. Again, things seem to be a little smoother just moving around right now. I'll have to see. Let's just see.
I haven't brought up my debug.
I was just going to say.
I'm still running around 30 frames per second. So,
yeah, I'm clocking 35, just standing here, sitting on the lot. Let's get up, move around a little bit.
Well, I'm overweight still, so let's see if my items are still red to where they're a little bugged. And that is something that I initiated. I created that problem by initiating that trade with Laz and putting some items over there. and the game just decided to shit
Said,
itself.
nah, ain't gonna do that one for you.
Yeah, as soon as I restart the game, or actually, I think if I even recall to, actually, I can't recall to the lot because I'm overweight.
Because you're overweight.
Yeah. So yeah, I have to restart the game in order to fix that, so that way I can put that stuff up.
Well, you'll be able to do that in just a few moments, because it's time to move on here. Of course, all sorts of great stuff happening out there. Fishing hot spots moving around. Don't forget those. We'll check right before we leave, see if Black Rock Cove is still a hot spot.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But otherwise, don't forget, we have a wonderful app available for you out there in the Play stores. We're in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. If you want to take Shroud of the Avatar with you when you're out and about, go ahead and check it out. Of course, you can do all sorts of things like check out the forums and the soda map. You can read the Daily Britannian. You can shop the marketplace. You can listen to some radios. You can hit us up on social media. Come join us in Discord. Or you can check out what's happening around town on the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, brought to us by our good friends over at hometownhero.com. That's right. Get a hit off that really good juice. Suck it.
Well, I have to charge my battery when it gets all kinds of funky whenever it starts getting low.
Yes. That's why I have about 10 of them sitting here at my desk now.
Well, I'm charging it the way it's
literally.
Charged.
I have a cup full of them sitting here on my desk.
Oh, bring me some batteries. I need some extras and a battery charger.
eBay. Tell you what, man, great stuff.
Don't have any of those. But yes, don't forget that NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar is an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar and you want it hooked up, you need to email that guy, news@nbnn.info. And that also applies to the people that want to add one-off events to the NBNN Shroud community calendar. That way you can add events and say like, hey, I'm doing this on this date. And people get to know about it. And the more people that know about your event, the more people show up, right? I mean, it's advertising and marketing. It's like, do it, people.
Do it.
Monday. Do it, people. Don't forget, today is release day, so patch your games. And we recommend that you use the Steam launcher for the game just to download the patch. It's much faster than the traditional client.
And just create a shortcut on your desktop to the executable, and you can log in normally that way without using Steam if you so wish.
Yeah. Then from there, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s, whenever we feel about it, you need to tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to, or watching it on nbnn.info for two idiots in stereo. Yeah. At 7 o'clock this evening on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7, and at 10 p.m. this evening is the Wecked Womb on Radio Free Britannia. And that's it. Right. That's our community calendar for today.
Don't forget WRFB for the latest in news and entertainment. Of course, if you miss us during lunch or you happen to be a third shifter, you can catch us at 6 and 12s around the clock. And a reminder that you are watching NBNN, nbnn.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News, catching us in replays on YouTube or on the in-game radio. We thank you guys and gals out there for tuning in and joining us regularly. Of course, if you want to become a supporter, you can go to any of our websites, click on the donate buttons, and send a couple coins our way. You can donate with cryptocurrency over on Jackstream. You can cheer in bits while we're live. You can become a patron by going to patreon.com/NBNN. You can also become a sponsor. Get your name up on the big screen, and we'll tell everybody whatever it is you want about your guild, your shop, your town, your whatever it is. And of course, don't forget you Amazon Prime folks. I know many of you got it. You get a free sub every month just for having Prime, and it don't cost you nothing. Puts a few extra coins in our pockets, and we'd appreciate them if you used them on our streams. The Airy Fund. Play for a cause and become a supporter today. Check out theairyfund.org. And of course, I know we got something coming up in the future here, just not yet. We'll keep you abreast of any upcoming news coming out of the Airy Fund. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove, which is the hot fishing spot of the day. One of them is now Black Rock Cove. And of course, Black Rock Cove for all your crafting goods and needs. I've actually sold some teleport and recall scrolls out there this afternoon, thanks to the fishing hotspot. And it's located in the Quell region, next to the town of Exeter, and conveniently located next to those mines that you want to be near, because, hey, crazy bunch of miners needs to be where the ore is. Our good friends over at HometownHero.com. Hometown Hero for all your vape juice needs. Don't forget, you can get your first bottle free, practically free. You just pay a penny plus shipping, and you'll be able to check out some of the great juice by our friends over there. These guys are local Austin manufacturers, and they're all over the place. If you don't want to shop online, you can look for local shops, but we'll save you 20% off your purchase price when you mention us online. Use the promo code NBNN when you check out at hometownhero.com. You'll save 20% off your purchase price, but you gotta use the promo code, folks. All sorts of different promos available, but we'll save you 20% with our code, so don't forget to use that. Coil More Wands, putting the magic in your hands. Areas Coil More for all your custom wood. Shroud's music service thingy. Music service thingy. I love it. If you want somebody to come play a party, you want somebody to play some buffs, or you're just lonely and want somebody to follow you around, check out Scrota's music service thingy on shroudmarketplace.com. Relics by Rild for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts like the one I wear daily, hats, you can't get this hat, but all sorts of other hats. Patches, you get these off the site. Coinage, comic books, hoodies, you name it. Coffee mugs. Relics by Rild's got what you need so you can have your Shroud of the Avatar swag. And of course, again, we'll save you some money when you check out Relics by Rild using the promo code NBNN. You'll save 10% off your purchase price. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment 24/7, round the clock, 365, inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, last but definitely not least, our good friends over at ShroudMarketplace.com, because Shroud Marketplace is the place where I like to put my stuff up. It's probably the only place I put my stuff.
You mean that Release 57 Dungeon Telethon bundle that you just posted?
You know, that bundle that's sitting up there to make the front page yet? There it is.
Yeah, it's
right Release there. 57 Dungeon Telethon bundle. Went up this morning.
Yep. Then someone else posted the Belt of the Ox, Fleet Flutes, all kinds of things. Don't forget, over 135 different players registered as vendors. You too can become a vendor at Shroud Marketplace. You get to maintain your own prices, or maintain your own inventory, and set your own prices. So
that's right. Now remember, new weight limitations. Those Belt of the Oxes are going to be invaluable with the new weight restrictions. So that's a really great price on that bad boy. I don't know whose that is, but
absolutely it is. That is being up that is up for sale right now by Damage Incorporated. That is Max Damage.
Damage Inc.
Yeah, but you know what? Anything and everything from accounts to game gold, crowns of those of Obsidian cheaper than you can get off the add-on store are available at Shroud Marketplace. Those telethon rares, those anything and everything. I mean, house deeds, lots, houses, basements, deco packs from the Deco Divas or under indoor decorations, or you can always do a search under the vendors and just do a search for Deco Divas, and you can see what they've got up for sale.
Somebody's selling some bones, man.
Yeah, someone's selling some bones. Anything and everything, including services like leveling services. Several vendors doing that. You've also got Bambino's Gus Ball host a game, because who doesn't want to play Gus Ball and watch it? It is the sport that sucks or blows.
It's a sport that blows.
It's a sport that blows. Well, occasionally it does suck whenever you use juxtapose.
If you juxtapose it, then it sucks.
If you juxtapose it, it sucks. But most of the time it just blows.
Little secret for those of you unindoctrinated. Yes. Yeah, juxtapose will make it suck instead of making it blow.
So if you have the choice of blowing on the ball or sucking on the ball. So it all depends on whether or not you juxtapose.
Jack likes having the ball sucked on, but
absolutely.
Nibbled on.
Not too much teeth, okay?
Yeah.
Be gentle, Clipsy.
Okay, I was going to say, because I think we have to make time for something else, which we'll have here at the end of the show.
What, we're making time for something else?
Well,
besides cheese sign writing?
Huh? Well, we to talk about the cheesy writing, of course, the cheesiest writing in all of Britannia. Okay. You'll find some right here on our lot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely you will. Then it's like you've also got Scrota's music service thing where $5 gets you
anything you...
Including Scrota, or you've got Laz's wedding service. Oh, yeah. And
take it easy, Eagle.
Bye, Eagle. Bye. Have fun.
That's right. Don't forget, weddings and more by Laz. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. Boy, that last one really hit me. But yes, if you're looking for those telethon rares, again, the new release 57 telethon bundles have been completed. All the rewards have finally been delivered, and I've got them out there. Of course, don't forget, you're looking for other rares, you're looking for loads of ores, you want to buy a duck, you're looking to get hitched, you come see me, because I've got everything you need, from the gown and tux to the venue, custom vows, you name it, we'll do it. Right here, weddings and more by Laz. But before we sign out, gotta talk about a particular new app that Jack got his hands on last night.
that was hilarious.
That we made quite a splash with after I came across this advertisement.
I need to bring it up on my phone. And those of you that so this is the Lix. Did you install it as well? The Lixter app.
I had to go see this thing for myself.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's like it's very early on in the development, but I think it was just created as a joke.
Well,
oh yeah, you've got it.
I'm thinking that the video we saw was probably put out before this, because the graphics are not quite the same. But
no, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like the game is Lixter. It is supposed to teach you how to become an expert at oral sex.
The most cunning linguist there is, right?
Yes, and it starts off with a strawberry. And then from there, you can do all kinds of things. So have you licked your phone yet?
No.
Why not?
I'm not going to resort to licking my phone. I know where that thing is.
Are you sure about that?
Well, see, That's when you break out the backup sterilized phone.
Oh, the backup phone. The backup phone. Yeah.
Yeah, the one you keep hidden, tucked away in your nightstand. You break out that phone. There you go. But yes, if you guys are looking for a good laugh out there, yeah, check out the Lickster app because
the Lickster app, yes,
it is a hoot. And if you want to get a little bit of more interesting insight to it, you can.
Then you can yeah. It's going to be funny. Especially,
I don't know if we can actually show that video. We don't have time for it, but
no, we don't have time. But when you
had to
posted
throw that in on today's show, yes,
when you posted that to my feed,
Facebook feed,
yeah, I watched the video. I was laughing hysterically. Then it's like, you know what? I think it's a joke, but it would be even funnier.
You know, I just thought it was a joke until I saw you say that you had.
It's fucking real.
Yeah,
yes.
Actually downloaded it, and I was like, that's just too funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, Release 60 is out. It is live. Don't forget to check out what's going on. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. I have not mounted a Pacu.